Why is it that championship teams in every major sport always seem to have so many fans? Could it be the phenomenon known as the fair weather fan? Most fans are appalled by that sort of behavior, but could it be that fair weather fans sometimes have an ethical justification? That's the subject of a new academic paper co-authored by a local philosophy professor and the subject of this report by 17's Robert Price.
Who among us has not experienced this walking into a friend's Super Bowl potluck? You come in, you set your ruffles on the table next to Marcia's 3-bean dip, which no one ever touches. You turn around and lo and behold, there's your friend Joe, a lifelong Cleveland Browns fan, wearing a cherry red Kansas City Chiefs jersey. You say, Joe, when did you become a Chiefs fan? He says, they're in the Super Bowl. This is what's known as a fair weather fan. A guy who abandons all loyalty to the team he's always followed, a team perhaps based in the state where he grew up, and jumps ship. To the true fan, this is the lowest form of humanity. But to Nate Olson, an associate professor of philosophy, this behavior may have some redeeming qualities if the fair weather fan has jumped for the right reasons. Olson co-authored a paper called A Fair Shake for Fair Weather Fans with 3 grad school buddies who are, like him, college philosophy professors. All of them are sports fans, and in their paper they identified 3 types of fan. Partisans, who follow their team and their team only. Purists, who follow sports for the excitement, the competition, the spectacle, but not really any single team. And the fair weather fan, who might root for the Dodgers today and the Giants next week, depending on, well, a couple of different possible factors. Olson, who hails from Minnesota and is therefore true to the Vikings, Twins, Timberwolves, and North Stars, explains.
The kind of general idea of fair weather fan is someone who supports the team not out of loyalty to the team, but for other reasons that they might have. That might be they want to support a winner, or it might be that they're supporting a team where they believe in a certain player on the team, or they believe in a cause for the team. That's one example we talk about, is if you're really drawn to the U.S. women's soccer team because of their stances on gender equality. Even if you've never watched a game before, if you start following the team for that reason, I think that's just as good a reason to follow them as many other reasons you might have.
Olson is, of course, differentiating a fair weather fan from a fan ethicist. The two are polars apart.
Fair weather fans are the ones who always get criticized. You just jump on the bandwagon for whatever's happening. But we're thinking, and I think as philosophy professors, big principle is question everything. So if everyone thinks one thing, you think, well, what are the reasons for thinking the other direction?
So which type of fan is our friend Joe? A bandwagon jumper or a fair weather fan of the Nate Olson approved variety? If he's going with the Chiefs because he admires quarterback Patrick Mahomes' 15 and the Mahomes Foundation, dedicated to the health and wellness of children, he's the good, admirable kind. If he's never heard of the Mahomes Foundation, shower him with all the good-natured abuse you can muster. Because to some of us, the fair weather fan is still of dubious integrity, at least within the realm of sports. In Bakersfield, and still rooting for the Raiders, Robert Price, 17 News.